Our initial design was a pyramid, but as soon as we started building, we realized that this was not the best plan. It was not very stable or strong, and it was very difficult to build. In addition, we could not incorporate the launch arm.
We started over with a new design of a rectangular base with crossbars to add support.
The next day, we began building the launch arm. This took several tries because we could not make a basket to hold a projectile that was able to connect to the arm. Eventually, we created a launch arm that could naturally hold our projectile, which was a golf ball. We put rubber bands along the bottom near the pivot arms, but that was not enough tension to fire the golf ball. We then added another crossbar and looped a rubber band around it and the launch arm.
For the trigger, we used our initial design, but altered it slightly. It is two connects forming an L shape that had to be released at the same time for a smooth launch.
We chose the golf ball as our projectile because it had enough mass to knock over several tissue boxes at one time, but was still light enough for our catapult to successfully fire and be held in the basket of the launch arm. At first we had attempted to use a ping pong ball, but found that our catapult could not create enough force to launch it hard enough to knock over a tissue box. The construction of our catapult uses Newton's second law to its advantage because we used a heavier projectile to create more inertia. The catapult also uses Newton's third law to its advantage because we created an inelastic collision. After our projectile hit the castle wall, the equal and opposite reaction was that the tissue boxes fell over, rather than the projectile's force returning to the projectile, causing it to bounce off the castle walls and not knock over any boxes.